turning on you now. It's all coming out now.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Maggie Smith moments.
I am a teacher. I am a teacher first, last, always.
I've always wanted to use that spell. And at my age, I haven't got the time.
This is what I'm talking about.
For this list, we'll be looking at the most memorable moments and roles from throughout the career of the incredible Dame Maggie Smith. What's your favourite Maggie Smith role? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10, playing Miss Mary Shepherd, the lady in the van. This 2015 film depicts the true story of writer Alan Bennett's friendship with a curmudgeonly homeless woman, Miss Shepherd. Well, she wasn't exactly homeless. Shepherd lived in a decrepit old van and was allowed to park at Bennett's home for 15 years.
I don't know. It might not be convenient.
No, I've thought it over. Believe me, Miss Shepherd, it's all right. Just till you sort yourself out.
Well, not convenient for you. Convenient for me.
Upon getting to know her, Bennett learned that she was once a gifted pianist, aspiring nun, and formerly institutionalised. For such a complex character, Maggie Smith was the obvious choice.
If you choose to live like this, it's what you must expect.
I didn't choose. I was chosen.
Smith plays the role to perfection, with her deadpan British retorts and occasionally sweet moments.
Sorry, you can't park here.
No, I've had guidance. This is where it should go.
Guidance? Who from?
The Virgin Mary. I spoke to her yesterday. She was outside the post office.
The actress had a difficult time with filming, as it proved physically demanding for the ageing Smith. However, she took it in stride and her performance was widely praised. Number 9, her role as Muriel Donnelly, the best Exotic Marigold Hotel. You couldn't not include this lovely dame in an English film about retirees in India.
If anyone asks, say you're my mother. I don't want people to think we're together.
In your dreams.
The best Exotic Marigold Hotel boasts a cast of aged elite in British acting, including Dame Judi Dench, Bill Nye, and Tom Wilkinson. Smith plays Muriel Donnelly, a retired housekeeper having relocated to India for affordable hip surgery. Smith is her usual quintessentially British lady, culture-shocked and prim, yet salty and forever speaking her mind.
Would you like some of this? I believe it's called aloo carparata.
Now, if I can't pronounce it, I don't want to eat it.
Though the first film was better received, the sequel includes a scene in which Muriel expresses her extreme frustration with how her tea is being served, and Smith is absolutely in her element.
Tea is a herb that's been dried out. So to bring it back to life, you have to infuse it in boiling water. That is boiling water.
There's something remarkable about how she dictates the proper way to infuse herbs while shaking in anger. Number 8, she has never seen Downton Abbey, the Graham Norton show. Maggie Smith is one of those actors who doesn't like to watch herself on screen.
You always think, why on earth did I do it like that? And there's no going back.
She does attend awards ceremonies and other events where watching her work may be necessary, but she doesn't go out of her way to watch her own impressive body of work. During an interview on The Graham Norton Show, Smith admitted that she has never watched Downton Abbey.
I've got the box set.
This seemed shocking when mentioned. However, can we really blame her? It has to be quite awkward to see yourself on screen, no matter how much experience you have. In another interview referring to watching Downton, Smith quite humorously stated that it got to a point where it was too late to catch up.
And it all merges in my head now. I couldn't tell what one thing from another now.
Number 7, Kiss Cam with Leonardo DiCaprio, 69th British Academy Film Awards. In 2016, BAFTA host Stephen Fry brought up American practices and cited the kiss cam.
It's common at basketball games and things like that. I'm sure you've seen it.
He then introduced a BAFTA kiss cam, catching unsuspecting celebrities and having them smooch.
Oh, yes. Stanley Tucci and Cuba Gooding Jr. That's more like... Should learn from that, Michael.
It's an odd thing to see what many probably presume as a stuffy British awards ceremony take such a silly turn. Arguably, the oddest pair to be coupled up in the heart-shaped border was Maggie Smith and Leonardo DiCaprio. The kiss was cordial and on the cheek, and actually seemed to spark a conversation between the two celebrated performers.
Well, that's a marriage made in heaven, if ever there were one.
It was nice to see the dame in such a candid moment, and sure enough, she was a good sport about it. Number 6, teaching Carol Burnett how to speak with an English accent. The Carol Burnett Show. Maggie Smith didn't always play such serious roles. In fact, she appeared on the Carol Burnett Show more than once throughout the 1970s.
Listen, you empty-bodied boob, I spent my last shilling on this dress. I've had my toenails painted and everything. Come all the way down from bleeding London to stand by this bloody smelly ocean. And you say she can't hit the ship with a bottle?
Perhaps the most memorable was when Smith taught Burnett how to speak with a British accent, and she did it in the most fabulous gold outfit, might we add. The lesson took the form of a song, with Smith dictating which sounds to change in order to achieve a Cockney accent.
Now drop your H's, mate. How? It ain't only the hurdling and the hopping over the high edges what hurts the horse's hooves, it's the hammer, hammer, hammer on the hard iron road. Core blimey.
It's extremely entertaining and quite endearing too. Smith also appeared in some comedic skits and in more than one musical number.
Let's be buddies, just like Laurel and Hardy.
Right on!
We'll be Smith and Burnett.
It's a real treat to go back and see the highly acclaimed actress in a more informal setting. Number 5, You're the Top with Diana Rigg, Evil Under the Sun. In 1982, Smith appeared in a Hercule Poirot Agatha Christie mystery film. The movie, Evil Under the Sun, featured Smith as a hotel owner. The hotel is, of course, the scene of the criminal investigation, with all suspects and involved parties staying there.
Couldn't we make this a private investigation? You know how peculiar people can be about a spot of murder.
During an evening dinner party, one of the guests, a sultry and arrogant woman, Arlena, decides to perform for her fellow guests, whether they like it or not. Smith's character Daphne does her best to knock the woman down a peg or two, interrupting her performance on more than one occasion.
You're the nimble tread of the feet of Fred Astaire. You're the National Gallery of Art salary, you're Camembert.
The interaction is brief but really entertaining, and much needed given Arlena's less than star-making rendition of You're the Top.
But if baby I am the bottom, you're the top.
Number 4, her first Oscar win, the prime of Miss Jean Brodie. Smith's acting career began with theatrical productions in 1952. Less than 20 years later, she won her first Oscar for playing the lead in the film The Prime of Miss Jean Brodie. Smith starred as a controversial, unusually free-spirited teacher at a girls' school, taking a more romanticised approach to the world than the formal setting would typically invite.
Safety does not come first. Goodness, truth, and beauty come first.
The film depicts her career and the drama caused by herself and her students. Smith's performance was widely praised and garnered her 2 awards for Best Actress, an Oscar as well as a BAFTA award.
Deep in most of us is a potential for greatness, or the potential to inspire greatness.
She unfortunately wasn't present at the Academy Awards to accept her award, but it was much deserved. Number 3, her friendship with Sir Ian McKellen. Maggie Smith has maintained a friendship with fellow actor Sir Ian McKellen for over 25 years. The two worked together on the set of Richard III and have remained friends ever since.
What comfortable hour can you name that ever graced me with your company?
If I be so disgracious in your
Oh, hear me a little, for I shall never speak to you again.
McKellen is far more outgoing and publicly visible than Smith, and he definitely likes to impersonate his more serious friend. On more than one occasion, McKellen has used The Graham Norton Show as a showcase for his Maggie Smith impressions.
Every time I see her, she says, "You've not been doing me again."
Now you've done her again.
He even once impersonated her in full costume on a memorable episode of Saturday Night Live.
The Best Supporting Actress, who's that?
Not me, whether I win it or not.
Okay, understood.
Best Supporting Actor.
Oh, without a doubt, Ian McKellen's Saint Ian.
We can only assume that the Dame takes it all in jest, as the two continue to be seen together, including at the 2017 Wimbledon Tennis Championship. Number 2, playing Violet Crawley, the Dowager Countess of Grantham, Downton Abbey. Despite all her memorable roles, the one that is perhaps most prominent in people's minds now is that of the Dowager Countess on Downton Abbey. Smith had once played a similar role in 2001's Gosford Park, whose script was co-written by Downton writer/creator Julian Fellows.
And who turns out to have done it?
Oh, I couldn't tell you that. It would spoil it for you.
Oh, but none of us will see it.
Her practice with the screenwriter's witty, sharp-tongued dialogue paid off, as Smith is simply irreplaceable as the Dowager. Her character is played to perfection, and has left us with many quotable lines.
What is a weekend?
She is old-fashioned, proper, undeterred by any modernity, quintessentially British, and honestly, just plain hilarious. We all wish we had the Dowager as a grandmother.
How you hate to be wrong.
I wouldn't know. I'm not familiar with the sensation.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions. Explaining that she misses her public freedom, The Graham Norton Show. Smith is irked by the public recognition she receives due to Downton Abbey.
Because apparently Americans are very, well, you know, they're not shy Americans.
No. But I don't go anywhere, really, where they can get at me.
As Charlotte Bartlett, A Room with a View. She shines as the spinster cousin and chaperone.
No, don't be alarmed. This is not a cold. It's just a slight cough. I've had it for 3 days. It has nothing to do with sitting on the ground.
Her role as the Duchess of York, Richard III. She's formidable as mother to the titular Richard III.
To war take with you my most grievous curse. My prayers shall on Richmond's party fight. Bloody you are. Bloody will be your end. Shame serves your life, and will your death attend.
Playing Mrs. Medlock, The Secret Garden. Smith is terrifyingly effective as the cruel and strict housekeeper.
Now, you stay where you are told, or I'll come and box your ears.
As the Reverend Mother, Sister Act. We'd worship with her any day.
You are a formidable woman. You could keep this going.
Could I? Even if I wanted to know. I feel I am a relic, and I have misplaced my tambourine.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, playing Professor Minerva McGonagall, Harry Potter franchise. Dame Maggie Smith hasn't much catered to the younger crowd throughout her career. However, that changed with her turn as Professor McGonagall in the Harry Potter franchise.
5 points will be awarded to each of you. For sheer dumb luck.
The massive 10-year, 8-film production really put Smith, as well as the cast in general, in the spotlight. She is really quite perfect in the role, as any fan will tell you. She is strict yet emotional when circumstances call for it.
Do what you have to do. I'll secure the castle. Potter. It's good to see you.
She does her part to bring down the evil within the walls of Hogwarts and eventually rightfully becomes head mistress. McGonagall is, in a way, an amalgamation of Smith's previous roles, a teacher, a friend, and a person who commands respect merely with her presence.
That was bloody brilliant.
Oh, thank you for that assessment, Mr. Weasley.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.